2, 1.
Hello and welcome back to Potterthon 10 benefiting the Trevor Project. Welcome back, everybody. I'll be taking over from Seven, who did a fantastic job. I'm Renee, and I will be hosting the next few runs. A quick reminder that we are raising money for the Trevor Project, one of the leading organizations in helping LGBTQ youth with their crisis and also making policies to make this a better world. A new incentive has been opened. Starting now, you can put your money towards Lily's Hogwarts Legacy run. Currently, it will be run in story mode, but we can upgrade that to hard mode. The incentive for that will be $300, and also you can put that money towards which house Lily will run in. Also, we're way on our way to the 1,000, which is required to make the wonderful Flo run in a maid's outfit at the end of the event. For now, though, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 with Gertie, Flo, and Katashi. Welcome in, guys.
Yo, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? Are you looking forward to this?
Yeah.
I was, but given the circumstances, no.
That sounds relatively suboptimal, but it looks like all the games are on the screen. So if you guys are ready, we might as well just take it away.
Yeah.
Ich bin dran. Sorry, I'm ready.
Right, I'll give you guys a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Thank you,
Mash.
thank you.
Mash. Okay.
I meshed.
Let's roll.
Good job on mashing.
So there
Alright,
you
who's
already
ahead?
saw the first
I'm already
thing.
ahead.
The first thing in this
Losers.
run.
Sorry.
We can
Stop
actually
cheating.
skip the annoying cutscenes in this run. You don't have to
Let's
watch
go.
any cutscenes. You just have to watch annoying auto scrollers. I mean, what?
Yes.
Wait, why
So
the
yeah,
fuck can I not
the-
sprint? Guys,
So the
I
weird
can't
thing about
sprint.
this game compared to literally all the other PC game is if you go back to the main menu and press new game, that's not actually gonna be a real new game. It'll keep your progress that you had from the first playthrough, which means we can sprint because we unlock sprint in this game. It's fantastic, and we have all spells, which is mega OP, and we can skip cutscenes, which is double OP. Gertie, what the fuck happened?
Did you
No,
just
I
need
just
to
couldn't
configure your keys?
sprint. No, I had to reassign it because I couldn't sprint. Great game,
What the
guys.
fuck?
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, this makes this run normal 80%. Normally is well, on record is an hour 24 and 4 seconds, I think, something like that.
should be
And
alright.
this record is sub, so we save like nearly half an hour by just laying on the better
Sprinting.
flight. And skipping cutscenes, maybe that might help. Just
Yeah,
that
possibly.
helps a tiny bit, probably.
And, yeah, the really good thing about this level is to have the spell impedimenta. This is like the most OP spell. You can target as many people as you want and just all die.
Yeah, you will especially see that in later missions, where you
Battle
are
Hogwarts,
further
for
from
example.
the enemies, yeah, for example. Where you are further away from the enemies and you would need to target every one by one, and you can just pretty much roll over your screen and you are done.
Alright, and so we're gonna do a save and quit to spawn her money and run closer, but we actually have to slow it down a little bit, otherwise we soft lock for some reason.
Waited
Yeah, I don't know how
way
much
too
I
long
was
there, I
supposed-
think.
I don't know how much I'm supposed to wait, I always forget, so.
Yeah, I'm always doing it a bit risky, I think, but I just try to go safe.
234.
234 as well.
Let's go, we're tied.
Let's go.
I'm not on screen. Like she did, I started early apparently.
Yep, as always, Flo with the head start.
That's how I get all my records. I just started runs early. Actually, that's what I make. Die! Sorry.
Yeah, the game is hating me right now. It's insane.
Katashi's ahead now. No. Okay, I lost.
Easy.
Um,
Oh, and apparently we got a big donation. If
Yes,
host wants
Flo.
to step in, Monsieur René, maybe.
I do. Yes.
Sorry.
We have. I had to refresh it. I thought it would auto refresh. It did not.
Okay.
We indeed have a $200 donation from FlapX100 saying, Flap for mod. Thank you so much for the huge donation. And it is put towards Ravenclaw. So Ravenclaw now big in the lead, but we still have time all for the kill Ranrock percent run that we will be seeing later on. Thank you for the big donation, and back to you guys.
Platform mod. Let's go. And we reached the 1,000 mark with that.
Oh,
Past
damn, that's
$1,000 donation. Let's go.
Yeah, so we actually just arrived at the spot that's probably the most annoying reset point in any percent in early game. Where it's pretty much RNG how the guards are coming out here. It's a bit better because we have all the spells unlocked. But it's still not great. You can lose a good chunk of time here if the guards are not coming out all at once.
And 80% is part, like especially we only have Stupefy, which the way this game works is the more spells you cast, the worse your accuracy is getting. And Stupefy is like one of the weakest spell that we have, so it's just really bad.
What the fuck? Okay, my game is broken somehow.
Here we have Impedimenta, which is OP, so we can just murder everyone. Confringo is also pretty useful. Usually, we don't use it as much as Impedimenta, I think, but it's really good to get people that are covering. A lot of the snatchers, the regular Death Eater, they actually never cover, but the snatchers and I guess the guards here as well, they cover very often. But you can just cast Confringo on the cover and they'll kill the person right behind.
Yeah, Confringo is also super helpful for things like that.
Yeah.
So in any percent you would just have to deal with Stupefy and also Potato now. Potato is actually, like, in these close combat fights here, a bit helpful. But yeah, without the other spells, it's sometimes horrible when especially when someone is sprinting away from you or stuff like that. It's pretty much like in 7 part 1 then, where you have no homing spells at all.
Another moment of truth. How many stumbles? Dodge the
Oh
first
my
one.
god, I'm getting murdered.
Ah, shit! Okay, technically no stumbled, but I stopped in place for like a second to cast Impediment.
I got stopped twice and needed to be careful to not die.
Alright, and now we're gonna walk diagonally. It doesn't save that much here, but walking upright is actually faster than regular forward. It's gonna save a lot later in the Forbidden Forest, because we have to walk like that for, I think, almost 2 minutes. I don't know how long it actually is.
2 minutes?
Yeah, I think close to that.
How
1.5.
long is the walk?
2?
I'm not sure. Yeah, probably 1.5.
Seems like a good time for a donation.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
We have a $179.82 donation from
Holy.
the Huge Ape
Holy
saying Flo supports Trans Tuesday by getting in a maid costume.
shit.
That puts us at $1,200, as Flo correctly pointed out. He is going to wear the maid costume on the HP1 run at the end of the event. Also, the Huge Ape, thank you so much for your donation. And he has decided to put the donation towards Ravenclaw. So that's now even bigger in the lead. There's still time to change that. So thank you so much for the donation.
I have to do it. God damn it. Why do you guys hate me?
We all love you, Flo. That's why we make you do that.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not like I came up with the incentive. Not at all. It's not like I was the one like suggesting it.
No,
I
totally
would never
not.
do that. Well, that's gonna be something.
Yeah, so we pretty much reached the first
Oh.
interesting level now, Hotsmeade. That's like, we have a few of these levels where it's actually really skill based, how fast you kill the enemies, I would say. That's Hotsmeade, A Job to Do, and Genie, I would say. And yeah, so actually we try to go on specific cycles here to kill the enemies as fast as possible and just try to go fast.
Okay, so never mind. Apparently we didn't we didn't hit it yet. But sorry, I'm confused. We didn't hit the maid costume yet. We're halfway through. So one more day to go. I want to see that. Please don't.
I got the Krankenwagen in the background.
What's that?
Miney just asked it.
What is a
An
Krankenwagen?
ambulance.
Ambulance.
Oh!
And it must be horrible with Snape as headmaster.
Yeah, they're taking us. Mental damage from playing this game. Oh, yeah.
So we can kind of skip killing these two guys in the windows with our conferring there. And then just waiting for the next enemies to spawn in now that we can kill kind of early with the torch here. I never know if that's the last one or no, there's
Yeah.
one more.
So most of the places, it's
What's this,
wave
even one more?
based.
Fuck.
So you have to kill a certain amount of Death Eaters, and it spawns the next wave, and then it opens the next one, etc. I did not mean to kill this guy, but sure. What the hell? Okay, sure. Just go up there, I guess. Why not? Gotcha.
SMH, I'm sometimes doing any percent strats because I played any percent last.
Yeah. So confusing.
Oh my god. What? I didn't know that that guy can spawn in the hiding spot. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Alright, bit sloppy, but whatever. Alright, another saving point here. I wanted to save as much as Gringotts, but we spawn Hermione and Ron a bit closer again.
Actually, we are even losing time RTA.
Yeah. A bit slower RTA, but. And yeah, didn't mention it, but those doors right here, where you're supposed to defend Ron and Hermione, they actually make those fighting section a lot easier, because the way it works is there's a timer for like how long Hermione has to take to open the door. And every single time the timer is way higher than however long it would take to kill the amount of enemies, which means as long as you don't lose 1 million year in those fighting section, you'll always meet the cycle on the door here. So this fighting section becomes super easy. The next one there, however, is based the cutscene triggers as soon as you kill the last a certain amount of Death Eaters. So here we actually have to go fast. Ah, shit. Whatever, a bit sloppy.
Wait. Okay, I just lost a huge amount of time. I don't know how one guy survived. What the fuck?
A classic.
Actually, at first, I think I never didn't saw a geyser.
Shit. Didn't kill him! Oh, no, that matters. Using a bit of time here. It's okay. Alright, I'm done with Hogsmeade now.
You guys are one entire room ahead of me.
No, need to mash again. Alright, a little skip that we can get here. You want to kill both carrots at the same time.
Dementors are coming! Cast Expecto Patronum, Harry!
Think you're brave, Colin?
Stupid is more like it. Stupefy!
What the hell is going on here?
He seems willful.
Alright, I got it. That was extremely sloppy. So normally, if you kill one of the carrots, then there's a little cutscene of the other one who's still alive screaming, but there's a bit of a delay between the two. Or between... before that happens. So if we're quick enough, then we can kill the second one, and then that cutscene never plays.
Okay, that was probably the sloppiest fight I ever did.
Oh my god. Snape! Why are you doing this?
And so with Snape, it's also, you can pretty much get a one cycle on both of the spots here. You kind of want to mix them, that you most likely get the second one cycle, but it's pretty hard.
I think I skipped a cycle. I'm not sure. But that was really slow. Shaman time! Alright, we all agreed this is the best level of the game. It's amazing.
It was a perfect double kill, holy.
Alright, this is the really boring part of the run, sadly. There's not too much going on, because this is the one level... It might be more, actually. I don't remember. But this is... Is this the only level where we can sprint?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, we just have to make our way through the chamber, and sadly, most of it is just waiting for Ron to open doors and killing spiders. And to top it all off, there is also a soft lock that can happen where Ron, or I think a spider blocks door or something, and
Yeah,
you soft lock.
something like that. It's pretty much, I think it's more likely to happen for sure if you don't, if you let the spiders too close to Ron.
Yeah.
But sometimes you kill the spiders all instantly and you still get the soft lord. You can't really do much about that sometimes. But
Yeah, and
since
sorry,
we
go
are
ahead.
at the level that is pretty much completely unbroken and would be nice to have a skip in here, we actually have a bounty on this if someone
Oh
is
yeah.
interested for this game to find a big skip, or also if you're
Yes.
interested for 100% to get the last collectible, we need to do a second playthrough. But if you find a big skip in here, and there is potential in here, another runner called the Blaze Knight, you might know from HP4, found a beginning of an out of bounds in here, but we can't go through the walls. So there's potential in this level, we just need the last bit, and it's actually quite a bit of money on there, so be free to check the Discord if you're interested on that.
I wanted to kind of forgot. I wanted to mention the bounties earlier, but yeah, you can if you're interested about the bounties, there's no time limit on those bounties. So as long as you find the skips, you get the money. So for those bounties, you can just join the PC Discord. Everything will be in there. If you don't find them, you can ask people in the Discord. It's just in the bounty channel, and I believe for some part 2 it's a bit over 200 euros a bounty, worth a bounty. I could be
Yeah,
wrong. I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure it's over 100 at least.
Oh
but-
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
for
Yeah,
sure
it's
over
quite a lot
100.
actually.
Yeah.
It's not like 125,
Yeah, I think so.
Probably somewhere between 100 and 200. So yeah.
or even
Interest-
175 could also be.
I think 125 was right, but I'm
Yeah.
not 100% sure.
Yeah,
That's
same.
possible.
Actually, 125 to 175, I think, because yes, 75 to
Ah, there we go.
125. Yeah,
Oh, that was it. Okay.
just depends on
Yeah.
how big of a skip you found.
Think you might need. So yeah, if you're interested about making a bit of money in playing this fantastic game, then there you go. Until then, we'll wait for Ron to walk towards us.
Also nice that we all didn't know exactly how much money we put in, because the bounty is
Yes.
actually from us three.
No.
Yeah, true. And the hot meat skip is actually a big one. That's 300 euros. So
Oh,
if you
true,
find
yeah.
that one, yeah, good job.
So yeah, actually over 200 worth of money for some part 2 total. So yeah.
Feel free to start casting anytime you like, Hermione.
We also arrived at the spot where the soft lock can happen, by the way. At least for me, I don't know if Flo is already finished.
I think I'm about to. I don't know when you open the door.
Almost. Almost.
This porter here. Open the door, bro. Alright. Close the door, close the door. Okay, close. So the little indicator, this soft lock is I want to say a lot better than it used to be, not really, but back then we didn't know how to essentially know when you got the soft lock, because what tells you if you got the soft lock or not is Ron on the last door. He actually makes it close to this room, but he gets stuck on the door transitioning into this room. And essentially, if you got that, you knew you soft locked. That took a bit over 40 seconds, if I remember correctly. Now it's a little bit better because we figured out that if the door leading into this room doesn't close, which happens in the first like 10 seconds after the run opens the door, then you instantly know you soft lock, so you can just reload your save, which is only like a 15-second time loss instead of 40 like it used to be.
I think if you realize it fast, it can even be like a 10-second one.
Yeah.
It's really, when you notice it really fast that Ron is not even turning or something, and you immediately save and quit. It's really not that much anymore you lose. Still annoying, but not a complete run killer anymore.
Almost. I think I've got it.
In this section, just like in Hogsmeade, it's we have to kill a certain amount of spiders before this invisible timer takes to a certain point. Here we're actually waiting for a big spider. It's gonna spawn soon. There we go. It's right here. So we just had to kill enough spider, and then that spider actually always spawns, but it doesn't walk towards you until you kill other spiders. There we go. No, it's chamber time! Well, okay, we're already in chamber time. It's the basilisk time.
We are in HP2 now.
Holy, look at this. That 2 cycles, we murdered it.
Damn.
Can't move anymore. Some nice details they put is you can shoot in the water with the spells, and it actually makes noise of shooting spells in the water.
Oh, damn.
Insane.
They
And also,
actually
you can
thought
shoot
about
the
this in
teeth
that
of...
place.
Ah! Sorry. I escaped and paused. And another like nice small detail is if you shoot in the... If you cast spell the teeth of the basilisk, it also makes that noise. That special noise of like hitting bones or like something. I don't know. I'm just trying to find some qualities to this game. Don't worry. There's not that many.
Yeah, to be honest, it's nice if you are interested in running this game afterwards. I would really say the first runs are pretty cool in this game, especially New Game Plus. I would always recommend New Game Plus in this game, so that you don't have the cutscenes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just annoying after some while when you get to the top spots. There is a bit of RNG in this run we will get to in a bit.
I think the game itself looks pretty good. Like the levels are cool, but it's just it's a bit sad that it was a third person shooter.
Yeah, as
So
a
flow.
casual experience, it's really not the best, I would say.
It's okay.
we
We got a little
do we-
skip here. If we kill a certain amount of people past the trigger, then it will skip over a trigger to spawn enemies. It's really simple. It's literally we just kill this guy from roughly right here. I should use impediment. Kind of forgot I had that. Yeah, we're far enough, so now I can just skip the enemy spawn. And it's really good because those charges here, they don't let you place the charges if there are enemies that are spawned in. I don't remember how to do the skip. You have to wait for all three to spawn, right? And then impedimenta?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, well.
But
I'll try that.
apparently
Surely
that's
that
only a
works.
trick I can do,
How are you
so
living? And any percent.
true.
In
I
New Game
was
Plus,
supposed to
it's
wait a bit
actually
longer.
not that bad. In any percent, it's dirty
missed
only
it.
strat.
It's free.
Yeah,
It's free in any percent. I don't know what you guys have.
well, I missed it. I do not remember the timing for that. It's okay.
And you can do the skip
Yeah,
twice, by the
okay.
way. Once at the second charge it is, and one at the
Oh,
once
I
at the
actually
last.
got it. I needed to freestyle. I didn't got all three with my impedimenta. I needed to shoot the other one with Petrificus.
Yes, that's how you do the any percent strat, my guy.
You don't have
You don't have
Petrificus,
Petrificus, my guy.
But that's what I'm saying, like, because you don't have that. You can't even use it, man.
People just. Anyways, this is another part where impedimenta is really good because there's. What are you doing, bro? Okay. There's a lot of enemies across this path, but we can just snipe all of them. And now I have to kill two more. One's gonna spawn here. There we go. Another one here. Forgot about that one. Run, 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 run. And so as I mentioned earlier, this is I think the first introduction. Actually, no, they were here earlier, but yeah, the death feeders right here. So these guys, essentially the guys that have a cloak, they will never hide behind the rocks, so that's nice. But they're a bit stronger than the snatchers, which are these guys. And the snatchers, they die really quickly, but sadly they oh my god. I'm messing up. I'm about to die. Holy. Alright, no one saw that.
I also got the first early plan, by the way.
Nice. Yeah, I'm
Bit
curious
rusty
if
this
one
game.
of us will get the second one. Because that's the one that's really not working every time.
If my game issues wouldn't be a thing, then maybe. But my game
Okay,
hates me.
I'm messing up. I'm forgetting that there are more people.
Blimey, you're all right. I'm fine. That's almost it. Not long to go now.
Okay, my game is so broken, I swear to god, it's insane.
Okay, I am not getting that skip. That's okay. Damn, the skip save a lot in this. I'm losing like half a minute. Holy.
Yeah, that skip is even like bigger than
I
the
will
first
also
one.
not get it.
Yeah, that's my problem with this category. I'm mostly experienced with any person because I've done a lot of any person run, but barely any New Game Plus run. So most of the strat, I did them once and then I forgot all of them afterward.
Yeah, completely opposite of me. I had
Yes,
that
I feel
problem in
that.
any percent
Yeah.
where I'm just like, I'm normally using Tom Fringo, Petrificus, and Impedimenta here. What am I doing with my 2 spells?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, but now we are on the section where Impedimenta's really like, that's a lifesaver here.
Okay, this guy. Oh, just a few more. This guy. Oh my god, he used Protego. Yeah, this is how not used I am with New Game Plus spells. Normally, Impedimenta is super OP here, and I lost time to what I usually get at 80%. Oh my god. Should just do any percent. Just not use Impedimenta.
Pretty much what you did before I got to this category.
Yep.
Just doing everything with 2 spells at the beginning.
I got it. I got both.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
It
That's
was
actually
slow, bad, but I got it.
yeah, but even slow, that's the second one is saving a good shot.
I should not have casted that. Okay. Is this the last guy? How did he spawn so quickly? Damn.
Low cheating.
Is that something new?
Hold on the cheese. I don't know. That guy just spawned like really quickly compared to usual. Maybe that's just
Yeah.
impediment that I caused that.
Nah, it's actually, I don't know what is that. I also realized that sometimes I had really insane second cycles here, but I never figured out when he's coming out so early.
Whoops. No, stop moving. Whatever. And this is a one part of the run that is actually kind of hard to focus on anything that's not this, because this is usually the one split in both any person, probably not this category, but any person especially that is like the run killer. It's so easy to lose like half a minute on this.
Yeah, I would say in New Game Plus it's probably more Seamus, because in New Game Plus it's actually common to get both skips.
Yeah.
And in any percent we mostly get 0 skips, I think. I don't know if you got in Ready the first one, but
I think
pretty
I got
sure not
both
the
in
second
Record.
one. Really? In any percent?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, and in New Game Plus I learned both, but like I learned all the strats for New Game Plus, and I was okay at that, but then I just forgot everything.
Yes, it was an insane last phase, but everything else was...
There we go.
There's
Alright,
soft
so
one.
now we get to relax a bit. Because there's no more pew 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 pew. Now it's just well, it's a bit of pew pew, but it's running pew pew. You have to just hit Skater, And his health bar that you can see actually does not matter at all, because we just have to reach a certain point of the bridge, and then this will end. And here I can stop shooting him because he's just gonna fall off anyways. There you go. Alright, now it's giant times, and this is where any percent and Mugen Plus are essentially the same because this is the point in the game where you have all the spells already.
Actually, Giants, the beginning is different still, because you actually don't get Impedimenta immediately,
That's true.
which is a bit weird, and so we can't immediately do the strats there, which is wonderful, by the way. We try to do 3 to 4 spells at the same time on the Giants to do insane
As
amount
much
of damage.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yes,
Of
mister.
course.
All right, we have a $25 donation from Paradigm Shift without a comment. Thank you so much. And since there was a little bit of confusion earlier, I'm gonna quickly read out the incentives. Currently, the Flow Made cosplay requires $1,000. We're $507 on the way, so $493 more towards that. And the upgrade Ranrock to hard difficulty is currently at $152 out of 300, so $148 to meet that and to upgrade the difficulty of Hogwarts Legacy to hard. So if you donate, consider donating towards one of these incentives because they're both pretty cool.
I got the glitch. This guy's going on an adventure. Say bye. Oh my
Wait, what?
God.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
But
Say people bye. He's going to the greenhouses.
Have
He's
you seen that,
gonna he's
Katashi?
gonna make some planes.
yeah, I
don't
think
know.
I've seen that before, but not for a long time. And I actually got the first cutscene skip for the first giant. It's actually not really possible for the second giant exactly. It's possible, but then you are kinda slow, because he needs to get to a position so that you can get the cutscene skip. Because if you finish one of the giants off with Impedimenta, you can actually skip the cutscene and immediately go to the second giant.
Alright, and now this is where New Game Plus spells are extremely OP. We don't know why. So obviously having, upgraded spells right at the start is really good. For some reason, this level in particular, the spells in both Any Person and New Game Plus, they're the exact same strength in every level. The only difference is that you can skip cutscene and apparate in some levels that normally you can't. This level in particular, for some reason, your spells in New Game Plus have like extra strength, so you just like one Impedimenta cast and it's enough to like knock them over. That's really good.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
insane
please.
how
Missed it.
free this level pretty much is in New Game Plus, and in any percent you actually need to sweat for the early cycles here.
Here, because oh yeah, that's something I didn't mention. The thing about these guys is you want to kill them quickly enough so that you can get some dialogue skips, which normally is a bit stressful in any percent because your spells are not as strong. But in this, one cast and then you're done. And I missed the wrong skip. I tried the apparition strat.
I also missed it. Yeah, so there's actually a skip in here where when you take a good path at the beginning, you can skip a dialogue at the end, which is saving around 10 to 15, I think.
I think it's a bit under 10, it's not too much, but yeah, it's a little bit of time.
Okay.
So yeah, the thing about the skip at the start is it's really stupid, but essentially there are a lot of dialogues that include Ron talking. Hold on. Just need to murder Malfoy a little bit. There we go. So yeah, at the very start, if we're quick enough, the game places some objects so that we can go back to the start. It's really weird. I'm not sure why they did that. But that causes that if you're weak enough and you don't stop at all, and you don't get stopped at all by the spells, then you go so fast that the objects are placed before Ron gets past the first part. So he gets stuck in the very beginning of the level. And because some of the cutscenes, Ron needs to, like, there's some dialogues with Ron where he needs to talk for the cutscene to end. Because they can't happen because he's so far away, then the cutscenes just get instantly skipped. Or the dialogues, right?
Yeah, this should also, I think I should skip the last phase of the fight here. It's actually sometimes the Malfoy is a bit stunned there and you can get extra hits on him, and that's already taking down the life bar of the phase after that.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's actually based on a run skip, because normally, if you get run skip, there's no dialogue there, so you don't have to wait for anything. But if you miss the dialogue skip with Ron, then you have to wait for the dialogue with Ron, but that also means you can deal more damage to Draco, which will count for the phase after that. So you save a little bit of time there, because you don't have to waste time casting more spells. And then we just run. Run.
And already prayed for not dying on the next level.
And so first run killer of the run in any person is Neville, which we already got past. Second run killer is right here, the saving quits that we're gonna do. Normally what you're meant to do is obviously kill all the Death Eaters and make your way through. But the save on the other side, there's a checkpoint, is already active. So if we hit that checkpoint and then reload our save, we can spawn Hermione and Ron and skip killing all the Death Eaters along the way. So there are so many Death Eaters casting Petrificus Totalus, which is essentially the sniper spell, that it's really hard to make it out of here alive. And let's see. Can apparate through the wall here.
Oh, got the early apparition. Nice.
Alright.
So in some levels...
Oh, that's not good at all!
Oh.
Okay. We good. Not even close.
Oh my god, how did you survive that? What the fuck? You were low immediately.
They like destroyed me right at the start, but then they did like no spells.
So what just happened for me is I got an early apparition. On some levels it's possible to spam apparition at the beginning. And you can already, while the level is loading in, apparate. So you kinda get a bit of a head start.
Yeah, that apparition at the start, it's right after the load, and it's frame perfect, which this game runs at 30 FPS, sadly. Good game. So it doesn't sound too bad, except the loading screens are not consistent at all. So you can't actually time it, you just have to mash and pray that you get it. But yeah, it doesn't lose a crazy amount of time anyway, so it's not a big deal. Alright, and here, have to wait for Hermione again. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long. And another saving quit that we can do here, which is once again going to be to spawn Ron and Hermione. This one doesn't save as much, but it's still a pretty solid time save. We get into this room. We actually only need to kill the guys at the bottom of the room. The ones in the bridges, they don't count, but because some of them have Petrificus, we would get killed pretty quickly. So we kill at least one. And of course, I apparated into the cover. And there we go. Second one. Oh yeah, something we didn't mention. This game introduced this fantastic thing of your sprint and cover button are bound to the exact same button. You cannot change that anywhere. So randomly, when you sprint a little bit too close to a wall, you just instantly hug it and go in cover mode.
A
So
wonderful
that's just,
feature.
yeah, it's really good trying to have optimal movement. And yeah, the way they implemented it too is really strange because it's not just based on like, okay, this wall is assigned to be, you can cover on it. No, it's like literally every single wall of the game you can cover on it. As long as it's like a, a surface that you can like, sort of get stuck onto, you can cover onto it. So while you're sprinting, you essentially just have to avoid as many walls as you possibly can.
Yeah, now
And
we
once
have
again
to
here,
wait for
I'm gonna wait
Hermione
for
again.
Hermione. Yeah, literally. Oh, that was the last one.
Yeah.
I knew that.
They really had a
Yep,
lot of
you can
ideas.
cover on that. Yeah, you can cover on that, just like I was saying. Good thing.
Yeah, they really had a lot of ideas with this game. You need to wait for Hermione. You get a wave of Death Eaters, you need to wait for Hermione.
Yep. Alright, and here I'm gonna do a strat that's slower RTA, the faster load dice. You can save and quit out of the cutscene, which skips it completely. But yeah, this only saves a second load dice, so real time we actually lose a few seconds.
But not
Okay.
just
It looks
saves the
cool.
time, both loadless, but also repositions the repositions have you, so you get like a different
Yeah.
path. You can take a different path pretty much.
And then we go down the stairs. Oh yeah, apparition is actually really useful in this game because we can, as you saw here, you can skip some pretty significant bits of walking. But unfortunately, there is also a glitch with the apparition that we don't really understand. But sometimes you'll just get extremely short apparition, meaning that you can't really cross like big distance with the apparition. You just you have really short apparition, which at that point apparition is not even useful anymore. You
Yeah,
just
that can
lose
pretty
time to it.
much happen everywhere. I already had it in Hogsmeade, I had it at the end of the run. It can pretty much happen anytime, which is pretty awful.
Where is it?
Oh my god, I'm covering everywhere.
Alright, so yeah, most of the— What are you doing, Greyback? Okay, sure. Most of the boss fights in this game, this one included, are partially RNG, partially skill-based. Skill-based in the sense that you have to be really quick at killing them, and RNG because every single time they apparate like this, the amount of time they have apparate and where they apparate is completely random. And I'm not getting very lucky, and I think I'm also not. And this is not what you want to have. You want to avoid casting on those torches because it knocks him down and it delays killing him like quite a bit. And this split is not going well.
Oh my god, I'm getting murdered out of nowhere.
It's like over 20 seconds on the fight.
What the fuck? He just clipped up the wall there.
Yeah, I got the exact same thing.
Oh, okay, that's...
Alright.
Okay,
Ready for
because he clipped up
separation?
the wall, the thread didn't
Yeah.
work anymore, that you can come Fringo
Oh, wow.
for free afterwards. He actually fell down. And he got next to the torch. Okay.
Classic.
Still
This is one
insane
spot
Rayback,
where
actually.
this is one spot where apparition is pretty broken. You can skip like all those walking.
Also a spot where you can get an early apparition again.
Yeah.
No. Ah, no, I didn't draw it. Thought I drew it.
Alright, bird run killer of the run. It's actually not that bad, but you can like on your way here, you're meant to go to Voldemort because you want to die, quite literally. But they want to kill you first because they're like, haha, we're gonna kill him. Oh wait, he's actually going to die. Let's not kill him. Very smart game. So we have to be a little bit careful here. So I usually try to time my apparition the moment I hear them start casting on me, because during in apparition state you can't be damaged,
No. I'm doing
but
something
sometimes you
that
get murdered.
I always apparate so that I stun 2 to 3 people so that they don't fire in my bait.
Also, fun fact here: the Wii version, for some reason, doesn't have this walking. It ends and spawns you in the forest as soon as you get past the bridge, and you get the little cutscene that we got. So, if the loading screen weren't like 20 million years long on the Wii, that would actually be the optimal way to play Sim Part 2. But thankfully, we don't have to play on the Wii,
Thank
which
God.
makes me pretty happy. Alright, and this is what I was mentioning earlier, the diagonal walk. Normally, you're never meant to overtake these ghosts, but by doing that, we are gonna get ahead of all of them. And you actually have to also be a bit careful, because for some reason they assign collision to these ghosts. Which I find really weird, because I think when you're coding a game, to put collision on something, you have to purposely put collision. So that means that they purposely put collision on the ghost.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but sure, I guess.
Unless they copied something over, but I'm pretty sure in programming you always have to assign collision manually. So,
Also,
yeah,
I'm sorry if you hear that motorcycle outside. That was like the loudest motorcycle I ever heard.
I
And
didn't
since
hear
you
it,
heard
so it
the
wasn't loud.
ambulance, the stream probably heard it.
I didn't hear it, so you're good.
It's just like falling asleep. Can anyone else see? No. We're part of you.
Yeah, this section actually got a bit better. It was complex beaver the first time we found out that sideways walking was faster, because he was randomly walking to the right, and I was like, oh shit, I can overtake the ghost. And then that was horrible, because you couldn't see at all where you were going. And then I don't remember how I thought about trying this, but then I was like, okay, let's try diagonal walk. And then it was faster.
I will try to.
So now we still can't quite see where we're going, but it's at least a little bit better.
And we still don't know if up right is actually faster or up left, because up right has a weird animation, as you are just seeing. The end of the animation for some reason is just cut off. Harry's kinda teleporting at the end.
I got the early hit, but it didn't move. Alright, this is one of the worst RNG boss fight. It's Voldemort. The strat is to just use Petrificus as soon as he lands every single time. Voldemort has 3 different animations. He has a defense one where he doesn't take any damage. One where he's not in defense mode, like this one, you can't damage him. One where he's not in defense mode, but he's like attacking you, where he takes like half the damage. And then the other one where he takes full damage, and it's completely random. It's somewhat random what animation does. Usually sniping him as soon as he lands gives you the good animation, which I'm getting really lucky right now. Holy crap, that was insane. 56. 57, sorry. I think that. Good RNG. Alright, here, not really much where you can save time other than like trying to cut corners. The casting spell doesn't actually slow you down at all. So, and we do need to cast on those objects that are in blue. Otherwise, Voldemort catches up on us and we die.
It got trolled, but the volley was still insane.
Nice.
I actually thought that he didn't block at the beginning.
Oh yeah, I got the same one.
Oh, nice. But then he decided to just tank 2 of my Petrificus. Thank you for that.
I see.
And he also always teleported after my Impedimenta, so also no
Oh my god,
damage
I
on
almost
the...
got caught. That was a bit close. Yeah, you can actually get caught on that, so you have to be a bit careful.
Low wanna give me a chance, let's go.
Yep. Alright, well now the cringiest part of the run, we have to play as your own. Thankfully, it's not gonna last too long, but it is pretty cringe, so you can close your eyes for a bit. It's not gonna last too long. It's okay, Ron can't apparate, and we don't need to kill anyone, so he's actually completely useless in this one.
I pressed escape too early.
I hate doing that. I do
Yeah.
that so often, and you get plus.
You feel like you have never played this game before and are like, oh my god.
Yep. I don't need to kill those 2 Death Eaters, but otherwise if I don't, they protect on me, which knocks me down. So.
I don't know if you
Wasted a
said
little bit of
that
time on
already, but this section is also horrible because of cutting the corners and...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I hate it. It happens from time to time.
It just pauses the game, Elish. It just loses a little bit of time, but the problem is all the cutscenes are only skippable with escape. And as soon as you start the level, escape pauses the game. So by mashing escape, usually you by accident.
Yeah.
Where is the last guy?
So every time you see us skipping a cutscene, it's actually a well-timed escape press. We are not allowed to spam it. Flo at the moment is first, I'm second, and Gertie is in third.
Yes, I'm like so far behind.
I think I'm like 30 behind Flo. I'm not exactly sure. I caught a bit up, I think, but Flo got some time back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just in turn of events, so yes.
Now we're at Genie, which is probably one of the hardest play of the run to do optimally.
I would even say the hardest, because, yeah, there's also Neville, but I feel like here you can always save time and a good amount of time if you do it well.
Yeah, thankfully the split is it's really difficult to do optimally, but there's no
Arrow is a
RNG
really
at
fast
all.
volley, though.
It's one of the
Nice.
few split that doesn't actually have RNG. It feels pretty rewarding to do it properly. And yeah, another spot where we would have it at this point at 80% anyways, but it's another spot where Impedimenta is pretty useful. Of course, this guy trolled me. It's okay. There's a lot of covers where the Snatchers can just hide. Yeah, I'm feeling those one here. Yeah. Oh my god, and you ran away, of course. It did not go super well, but it's okay. Right, second phase is by far the hardest one. The third phase is a bit more chill. Well, you still have to kill a lot, but the spawns are a bit more lenient.
Yes, second phase is for sure the hardest one, and it's also nice when your allies are just going in the way, because you can actually not shoot allies, and you cannot shoot at the enemy pretty much if they are blocking you.
Fantastic allies.
Yep.
They like barely help us too, so it's just fantastic.
And they are blocking me again, thank you.
They're breaking through our defenses.
That was pretty good third phase. And here, weird thing, there's a lot of people that spawn, but the game only checks if you kill one of them, and afterwards they just apparate and fly away. No window shit. Heal. So I think this is a 20x. This is not quite a 1x genie. So anytime under a sub 5 genie is usually pretty good. This is the 422? 422. Now last boss fight, well not quite last boss fight, but this boss fight is also full RNG, so it's really fun. It's probably the worst boss fight in terms of RNG, because not only the Bellatrix can apparate a lot, she can give you random cuts in where she does a little kiss, and you lose like 2 to 3 seconds every time that happens. And yeah, the apparition as well. She also tends to apparate, I think, more than the other people in general.
Yeah, it can be crazy. You can get crazy bad RNG on Bellatrix. She can give you like
Yeah,
3
and
kiss
tiny-
animations, and she's apparating over the
like
whole
this
room
cutscene.
all the time.
Here, I have to wait for her because any damage will not count towards the next phase. Alright, something we didn't mention, we fail quick time events on purpose in this.
Not true.
Actually, I think it's the only one we do in New Gun Plus or any person. In Honda, we do a bit more. But it's just faster to fail quick time events, and you don't get punished at all. You just get a tiny damage, and that's it. Got another kiss cutscene, that's a bit unlucky. Alright, and once she's at completely low health, she will always go to the back of this room here. And then we can just finish here, and she's dead. Alright, there we go. Last fight! Bridges. That one is usually pretty consistent. Thankfully. Right here, time one
First cutscene.
impedimenta pretty well, and we can knock them over. Yeah, this fight on the bridges, it has the same kind of thing as the previous Voldemort fight, where there's like these 3 animations you can do, but these on the bridges are on a cycle. So as long as you do your spell at the correct time, you'll always get max amount of damage. But if you do miss one cycle, especially on that last part here, then it will take a long time to kill Voldemort. I have to time it well right here. There we go. Right, and now we're approaching the end. So I'll say when time is, but obviously that we're still not fully done with the race, but just as a heads up.
I'm not 100% sure, but I should be like 40 to 60 behind Flo.
Yeah, I'm a bit more behind.
Have to make sure the ball stays centered with this fight. There's 2 phases. Fun fact, in the expert mode, there's actually one more phase to this.
Oh, really?
And just 3 phases instead of just 2. But you play normal, which is only 2. Alright, and that is time.
GG.
101.17 load less.
Let's go. Nice GG's.
A bit far behind PD, about 1:42, but I did not de-rust at all for this. I'll take a 1. Actually almost done as well. Shouldn't.
And that's it for me. 102.40.
GG's. GG's.
GG.
And 102.40? So you have like way better loads than I do, I think. I think
Yeah.
we were only like 40 behind, but I'm like a minute 20 ahead load list. I think.
Oh, damn. Okay. And then
So
my
I
loads
got
are
a
a good jump
101.
better, I guess.
I got a 101.17. Wait, did I do math properly? I don't know. Whatever.
When Voldemort killed Snape, he thought the wand would become his, but it never belonged to Snape.
But made sense, I guess, since I upgraded my PC, and I think I have the best PC out of the runners at the moment. Not 100%.
Gigatashi PC. Probably not Paxi. Don't trust.
What do you reckon?
I
trust
think
Paxi's PC.
I'm like on the same aspects.
What do you have, Katashi?
I have no clue about some good Ryzen at a 4070 Super.
Oh yes, you do. Okay, yeah.
That was the Giga PC. Thanks for playing.
4080 Ti. Didn't you, last time I said in chat that I upgraded my PC? I think you said it's the same graphic cards, I think, or not? Or it was someone else. Maybe I'm mixing something together.
I wish Jamie I thought for content.
Don't wish their lives away already, Rob.
That's it. Okay, never mind then.
Alright, this cutscene is actually cool. You get to watch all the games. This cutscene is the best in full series. You get to watch like almost all the games that you play. Except this garbage game. Horrible. Boo, boo, ba, ba. Go away. No, this game is okay. I'm just bad at Quidditch.
Yeah, actually really nice when you're doing something like an Octo Factor, since this is the last game you play. You get the cutscene of all games back to back, so really nice ending to a big multi-run.
Not even showing handheld SMH. That would actually feel really weird to have just like a random handheld in this cutscene.
Dirty also arriving at the end.
Yeah, the game might not be, you know, that well, but at least the ending is pretty epic, so we take what we can get. It looks small way I can fix that. Is that better, Tevin? There you go. Oh wait, my time just vanished. Because the game. Oops.
And time is about
Close
to
in the
come up.
void.
And time is coming up. Finally, right now.
GG's.
GG.
Not
That was
that
the
bad
worst
on
run I've ever done in my life.
not bad on the estimate, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like 4 minutes ahead, like pretty close. Pretty solid.
Yeah, as expected, pretty close race.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Oh, that was there.
And that's the run that made us reach over $1,000 of donation. So clearly, next Potterthon needs only some part 2. I think.
Yes, we
That's
need
what
more
we
seven
learned
part
from
two.
this.
Yes.
That's what we learned from this lesson.
I feel like that
Anyways.
is an interesting discussion to be having later on. GG's to all of you. You did very well. It was actually a very interesting race to watch, and congratulations, Flo, for winning.
Thank you.
Who would have thought?
Flo,
Hey,
how does it
actually,
feel?
My PB and Katashi's preview are pretty close. Like it could have been, it could have been either him or
Yeah,
me.
I think
or-
I lost like 20 seconds in hot speed, and that was pretty much the distance over the whole run for a good amount of time.
Yeah, like or PB I think are like 20 seconds apart. They're really close. But yeah, no, I hope, I mean, probably not, the greatest Harry Potter game to watch, but I hope with the commentary we at least made it pretty interesting. Hope the race was interesting, and yeah.
It was definitely entertaining, and like these games, like always as a race, they're fun to watch because you can compare how the runners are doing.
Yeah.
I suggest we move on though, because next up we have a pretty big Lego block, starting with Lego Years 1 to 4, all bonus levels, new game by Captain Paxo. So I'm very excited about that. We're going to go into a quick transition. If you have any donations, we'll read them out when we get back. So if you have a little bit of money to spare, consider donating it to a great cause. So, guys, any last words?
HP6 PogChamp, HP6
HP6
PogChamp,
PogChamp.
HP6 PogChamp.
7.2 PogChamp.
You know, it was my fault for asking. All right, we'll see you later. Don't go anywhere. Goodbye.